Hi YouTube, I know it's been a while and I just wanted to film something real quick. I'm not gonna be able to commit on a daily content simply because I have a lot of things that I need to, take care of, especially recently. But I promise you when I get the time I always, I will always, what is this? I will always sit down. There is something here and I don't know how to straighten that. Whatever. Okay, I think I don't know how to fix it. Anyway, so, the light is good or bad? I think, um, I forget what I wanted to share with you guys, but, one thing that I wanted to, talk about is like you become what you tell yourself. Um, and probably this would sound crazy or mean to some people, but to me it's actually one of the greatest things that you can do to yourself, right? um Also being like with people that like have low self-esteem is a really terrible for you. I don't know how else to, explain this or to tell people more about that, but pretty much I will like just give you a story time. I used to hang out with like a lot of females, right? And some of them they be having like really great self-esteem, and it's like, I don't feel drained at all when I hang out with them. I don't feel drained because it's like the same energy, and it's like I'm not draining them, they're not draining me, we're just being ourselves, and it's like we're just confident, right? So whatever you're facing in your life, just do the best that you can to not be against yourself. Be against the word, don't be against yourself. By being like, or by having low self-esteem, literally you're telling yourself, I'm your enemy. Like, this is how I see it. And like, I used to hang out with like certain girls that had like low self-esteem, like really low self-esteem. And there's like, it's not a problem, like they're not bad or anything, like just so you can have an idea, they're not bad at all. Or I'm not gonna talk shit about like any person. I'm just, giving you guys an idea, or giving that situation, like a label, right? So, I used to really sort of like pour into their cup of like, no, you're pretty. No, you deserve better. Like, how can I tell people that sometimes what you're getting as an offer doesn't mean that's what you deserve? So if I gave you like, let's say, I don't know, a fruit that you don't like, doesn't mean like you have to eat that food simply because you think like this is the best that you can get, right? So, that's what I like pour into their cup of like, oh no, like you really good at this, and they'd be like, oh no, I'm not. Oh, you're really pretty. Oh no, I'm not. So at certain point, my unconscious brain will start actually labeling you as ugly. Even though I'm telling you like you're pretty, and I mean it when I say it. It's like I don't say things that I don't mean. If I tell you I love you, I love you, because that's a feeling I felt, and it's like there is no like commitment or anything. I love you as a human being if you're watching me. Or like if I like something pretty, I'll tell you like, oh my god, you look so pretty, or oh my god, like this is really cool. But if you yourself, you're putting yourself into a place where you're just, telling yourself, okay, I'm just gonna, I need to be humble, of course, you can be humble, but just remember to learn how to take compliments from people. Because if someone is telling you you're pretty and you be like, oh no, I'm ugly, guess what? That person is gonna label you inside their head. You're gonna be ugly. And no matter what you do, it's like you're gonna attract ugly things. Your bank account will be ugly, you will be ugly, your life will be ugly. So I tend to be more into people that actually speak positive things and they believe positive things are gonna happen to them. Because no matter what, like, just don't put yourself in a place where how can I say this, where you will like just lower your self-esteem over time, right? This is the only thing that you have. And another thing that I shared this on another video, but I will share it again here. Mainly, every time you have low self-esteem or you let people talk to you a certain way simply because you fear them, or you think, or you have a really, really low self-esteem and you're aware of it and you just wanna like improve that, this is what you need to be doing. Think of yourself as, or think that you have a mini version of you sitting next to you. Would you allow, like, when you're like in a situation where someone is talking like bad stuff to you and you just don't know how to respond, or you think inside your head like, oh my god, I have low self-esteem to, clap back for that. Just imagine that person is talking to the mini version of you, so you're just watching. Would you allow that? You wouldn't. Like, you'll be like, no, stand up for yourself, talk back, tell them like, go, leave me alone. Or like, just would you like let the mini version of you say that she's ugly or he's ugly? Would you allow that? Actually, would you allow them to, not allow as if like, oh, you're not allowed or allowed, but allow that? It's like you let them believe that they're ugly. Would you allow that to happen on your watch, or in front of you? You wouldn't. You'd be like, no, you're pretty, no, you're doing good, no, I love you, no. So all of these things, it's like you're saying them to yourself, and that would lead to you becoming like confident. So that's actually what I did before, because I don't say that I had like low self-esteem. I had a phase in my life where I had like a lot of doubt, on everything, like literally everything. And it's not that bad to go through that phase actually, but what got me through it was like me being confident, or me believing that, okay, good things are gonna happen to me, and I end up attracting that. I go through like really, really crazy breakdowns, but I like, even with those breakdowns, right, how can I say this, I seem to maintain that mindset during those dark times. And I'll be like crying myself, letting everything out and letting all of these feelings out just so I can feel better. I journal, I do all of these things, but then like the next 1 hour, you'll find me out and fly. Like, I'll be doing something else. I'll be like, just, I don't know, painting my nails, going out, getting myself matcha, going on a walk, reading a book, doing something. Do something about it. Don't let yourself always think that you're ugly, or you're not pretty, or you're not enough. Like, stop being your worst enemy. Like, this is you that is doing this to you. Imagine if you get to support you. If you don't know how to support you, imagine like a mini version of you. How would you talk to that mini version of you? How would you express love to that mini version of you? So yeah, I yapped for like 10 minutes, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I gotta go out because it's still sunny. I need to make a profit out of that. So bye.